Hey guys, John here. Behind me I have the 2024 Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro in that brand new exclusive Terra color. So how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I already reviewed the 2024 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro at my local dealership, and the Terra color in that video was not exposed like this one. We are in very direct Georgia sunlight here, and the Sequoia TRD Pro in Terra pops. So in this video, I wanna show you guys the exterior of the Sequoia TRD Pro, show you a couple of the new things for the 2024 model year, hop inside, show you guys the interior, and then we'll end with how this thing off-roads. So we'll start this video up front, and I have a question for you guys. What do you think of the Terra color in direct sunlight? A bit different, little bit orange, little bit brown, definitely like a terracotta clay pot, and it is a gloss finish. There is no sparkle to it at all. But the front of the Sequoia TRD Pro, guys, we have a heritage style grille, we have a TRD marker light, you have your camera underneath that for your full 360 camera view, radar cruise control with Toyota Safety Sense 2.5, fog lights underneath, we have the premium headlights, DRLs are right here, sequential turn signal, vents right here to go into the airbox for the twin turbocharged V6 engine. And then the front end of the Sequoia, a bit different than the Tundra. Some individuals like the Sequoia front end more than the Tundra because our grille is separated with a nice colored paint piece right down there. One thing that's different with the Sequoia TRD Pro than the Tundra TRD Pro is our lower valence is just a nice matte black. The technical camo doesn't start until we get to these fender flares right here. So the Toyota Sequoia has technical camo on the fender flares right here with our marker lights. And the cool thing with these marker lights is if you guys look closely, it actually says TRD right in them. So why the heck does this TRD Pro have marker lights? Well, it is a little bit wider than the DOT standard for a on-road vehicle, and that is because this truck has about an inch more width, track width wise, with the tires being poked out just a little bit more than its SR5 counterpart Sequoia Limited. TRD Pro has just a little bit wider of a track for more stability while off-road. And that stability continues with the tires. So these are about 33-inch tires, they're Falcon Wild Peaks, and those are wrapped around an 18-inch TRD BBS forged wheel. Now these wheels are pretty nice. I personally like the design. You guys can let me know what you think about it, but they're all matte black. They have matte black bolts for the lugs, and also they're forged, so they're nice and lightweight. Now behind the wheel, one of the things that has changed for the 2024 model year is we have some candy red, beautiful TRD upper control arms around our Fox shocks. Now the nice thing about those TRD upper control arms is there were some individuals with TRD Pros that were having issues with their trucks being properly aligned from the factory. Now, I'm not sure if that's why Toyota did these upper control arms right, but a lot of people's tires were wearing fairly early, like 4,000 miles, 5,000 miles. So I think having those TRD billet upper control arms will definitely help with aligning this Sequoia, since it is a bit higher than its TRD off-road counterpart. So above those upper control arms, we have the TRD Pro badge right here. Also under the hood is the iForce Max engine, making all the low-end torque and all the horsepower. Hybrid is the only way that you can get any Sequoia, but especially the TRD Pro. We have black mirror caps on this one, no tow mirrors, which I really like. We had a Sequoia TRD Pro on the channel. If you guys want some long-term testing, you guys can check those videos out. But ours had tow mirrors. The Sequoia definitely looks a lot better without the tow mirrors. All TRD Pros are gonna come with these nice steps down here, some TRD steps. It makes getting into the vehicle a lot easier, and it's also kind of like a grip tapey material. So when you open up the truck, you're able to get in it, no problem, in case you lift up your Sequoia a little bit higher than this if you would want. But we have color matched door handles going down, lots of nice black accents. We have black, gloss black around the windows. Coming to the back of the Sequoia, you can tell that it has definitely been off-roaded. So our Terra color looking a bit better with this Georgia dust on it. Nothing in the back will tell you that it's a TRD Pro except for the TRD exhaust. And honestly, guys, for a V6, this vehicle sounds really good. Take a listen. So when we owned our Sequoia TRD Pro, I absolutely enjoyed starting it all the time. It just had a very just raspy tone for the V6 exhaust. The pumped in V8 noise on it was very subtle compared to like the Tundra TRD Pro, but that exhaust sounds really good. An option that you can get with Toyota Sequoias, they do not come standard, but you can also get a roof basket up top. So we'll go ahead and check out the interior now of the Sequoia TRD Pro. The only thing that has changed in here for for the 2024 model year as opposed to the outgoing 2023s is a black headliner. Look how good that looks with this technical camo black interior. So this Sequoia has a panoramic moonroof. You can also get the TRD Pro with a standard moonroof, but the black headliner, guys, really complements this vehicle nicely. But starting with the door card before we explore the whole inside, the TRDs are gonna have some red stitching right here, soft touch here, soft touch here, soft touch up here on the door. We have some memory seats on this one, billet pedals down there, which is nice. Our TRD light bar, this is how we turn it on. Your brights have to be on the vehicle to turn on the TRD light bar. We have our gas tank popper right here, heated steering wheel, which is nice, a 120 volt outlet, and our cargo lights right there. Black technical camo seats, I did touch on this with TRD Pro stitched into it. You have the red stitching around, and then the technical camo follows on into the interior. I like that the Sequoia doesn't have that much camo. It only has it around the fenders and on the inside. Climbing into the Sequoia, it's a very comfortable place to be. I enjoyed driving our Sequoia. It was really nice. But the steering wheel, we have a TRD steering wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the power. Move the steering wheel real quick. So we have a 12.3-inch screen right here, a 14-inch screen standard, and on the steering wheel too, we have a nice center line right there in red, and then it also reads TRD right down here at the bottom. And it's inlaid into the steering wheel, which is nice so it doesn't protrude out. We have heated and ventilated seats, which is nice, an integrated trailer brake, rear backup assist for if you're towing a trailer, a full 360 camera view. Now, one of my gripes about the Sequoia TRD Pro is this is not a TRD Pro right here, and it's just a normal SR5 Sequoia. I kind of wish that it was a little bit more exclusive as you get into there. But coming down the center console is where we get a lot of goodies. We have our rear locker right here, our traction control, again, the 360 camera, our parking brake on and off. It is an electronic parking brake, but you can still physically do it. And then the real stuff right here, we have multi-terrain select, the crawl control, all of our drive modes, tow haul, and it's all integrated with this. So sport, normal, eco, if you really want to do that. And then when you press your multi-terrain select button using the same dial, you're gonna have all your multi-terrain modes. So we have auto, dirt, sand, mud, and deep snow. So that's pretty cool that that changes all of that for you. Just everything is integrated with this dial right here. Continuing on to the center console, this is where our cup holders are right here. You have a wireless charger right there. More soft touch material all through the dash right here, and also where your knees would rest while you're driving. We have Toyota spelt out in heritage style right there for the passenger. I really like that accent on the TRD Pros. And up here we do have a digital mirror. So if you have stuff stacked up in the back or your kids are blocking your view, you could just do this digital mirror right here to showcase everything in the back. The center console on the Sequoia is pretty trick, so you got some storage right here. You could slide this back if you want for some easy access stuff right here, or the driver can open this up to get their snacks, or if the passenger is hungry, they also have a button right there to release to get their snacks. A very cavernous, deep center console with also USB-C and USB-A. So getting to the back rows of the Sequoia, this is where stuff is a little hit or miss with some individuals. Personally for me, the center row of the Sequoia, I enjoyed. It is very spacious back here. These seats are able to recline back. You have so much room. This is my driving position on the Sequoia, just a little bit further back from the A-pillar. Actually, I could probably scoot that up, but look at all the space that you have. But before you get in, you have the peasant blockers right here. You still have more soft touch material up top with the red stitching that continues. The floor mats back here are still exclusive TRD Pro ones with the tire going through, and the technical camo also continues for these back seats. So you have the lever right here if you want to recline it back some more, so you have a nice, comfortable seat. The only thing for the price range of the Sequoia, guys, is you don't have AC or heated seats for these second rows. So it is a full 3-zone climate control, which is nice. So the rear occupants can control their own climate, and you do have USB-A, USB-C, and a 400-watt outlet inverter right there. But it would just be nice for at this price range, because the Platinum is around the same price, it gets heated and ventilated seats in the back. It would just be nice for the Sequoia to get that as well. So we have our seats right here. How the heck do you get into the back? Well, the same one that you use to recline the seat can also be used to tumble. And then you have steps right here to get into the back seats. Now these seats are fixed. So that is where, you know, some people complain that have children maybe, is if you have a car seat right here and you need to get into the back seat, you're not able to tumble that forward, or you're not able to slide the seat forward to access the back. So the only way you can get into the back is with the tumble feature right here. Now both of these seats are down. The nice thing is that they are automatic. So we're gonna go ahead and lift this left seat up real quick just by the press of a button. My hand is off of it now. And we're gonna lift that seat up, and you will notice, right, that these seats aren't technical camo. So we have technical camo center and the front seats, but we don't have technical camo right here in the back. Now the nice thing about the back when you climb up in is they are still reclining seats. My head starts to touch a little bit, but you do have a decent amount of space back here. I'm gonna go ahead, put this seat back. And I do have some decent amount of space back here in the back for my knees. Now the cool thing too is that down here at the bottom, we have, well, it's all the way back, but we have sliding stuff. So when we get into the back, I'll show you the cargo space, but you are able to slide your seat more right here if you want to have more space for cargo, or if you want your rear occupants to have more space, you could slide the seat back. But we have cup holders back here for the rear occupants. You also have peasant blockers in the back, HVAC control or HVAC vents for everyone too. We have some nice LED lights. But then for USBs, we only have a USB-C right here on this side. And then when you're in the back and you want to get out, just grab this strap right here, seat will tumble forward, and you're able to get out of the Sequoia. So coming to the back of this dirty Terra TRD Pro Sequoia, to pop the back glass, all we do is that there's a little lift gate right here under the windshield wiper. Now, so I'm gonna say this, after owning our Sequoia, I didn't really care that the window didn't go up and down. I wish it did, just, you know, because that's what Sequoias did. But it is easy to still open up this window if you needed to get some stuff out of the back. However, for me, placement of this windshield wiper, I would have liked it integrated up into here. I just think it's a nice, cleaner look for the back of the Sequoia, but it's definitely functional. It works whatever, you can get your stuff. And then down here, we do have an automatic tailgate on the Sequoia, which is very, very nice. I have a 4Runner without the automatic tailgate, and I've gotten so used to vehicles with automatic tailgates that it's one of those things that when you have, it's nice, and when you don't have it, you're like, wow, that was actually a really convenient thing to have. But we have the seats back here, guys. You can see how little space is gonna be in the back of the Sequoia. It is not a full-size Suburban, Yukon XL, Expedition XL, whatever. It's not that full size of vehicles. So this is about a Tahoe size when it comes to those vehicles. But I had that seat reclined all the way back, and we can see that we're getting very close right here to the end, pretty much right there at the glass. But if we still want to have some space back here, our switches are right here on the side, to where we can put that seat down to get a little bit more space. The headrest tumbles forward. And then this is our space in the back of the Sequoia. So you can't take these seats out, you know, easily, and they don't fold down completely flat, as you can see. So Toyota's solution for that was to make this little shelf right here that gives you a flat surface, which is very, very nice. However, you do have to lift stuff up a bit higher to put onto this shelf right here. But it is nice for like Costco runs or Sam's Club's runs. You can stack stuff up in here fairly easily, and you have this plastic piece right down here if you want to put like frozen stuff or cold stuff right there, and then put the bigger items right here in the back. So really, this is one of the cons that the Sequoia has. If you're looking for a flat surface, the Sequoia definitely doesn't have it, but Toyota's best bet for that solution was this right here. And the reason why that the seats aren't able to fold down all the way is because the Sequoia is a hybrid, and Toyota decided to put the batteries right under the rear seats. So navigating through these trees with the Sequoia, since it has electronic power steering, is really nice. It's nice to have the camera on. You get your articulation and everything right here. You can change your side views, all that stuff, where your steering wheel position is too. So you can see the tires go out right there and stuff. So it's very nice, and I enjoy the electronic power steering in the Sequoia because it's just very easy to maneuver in between all these Georgia trees. So that's it, guys. What do you think about the 2024 Sequoia TRD Pro in this new Terra color? Let me know in the comment section and I will catch you all in the next one.